What's going on, guys? It's Diddy1 here on Gemmy Master Metronics, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Gemmy 2018 light up spooky talk radio microphone, basically. Called the lighted spooky microphone. The packaging, this thing is pretty cool. So this was in the Sunstar catalog about January or February, so I've known about this item for quite some time. However, I wasn't really sure about it being produced, like making production. However, it actually made production and it is going to be sold at Lowe's exclusively. Now, I went to, because I already got the fortune teller, which I have now put back in the box for now. I got this at my local Lowe's, but then I drove a little bit further to a different one because we were in the area already, and I guess someone requested to get one of these from the box because they just had all of them sitting high up on the shelf with the other Halloween boxes just loosely. So I did some like parkour or whatever, and I got up to the shelf, I grabbed one, and I bought it. So this actually turned out to be $19.99, which I guess it's a fair price for this thing. It has two tracks that are about a little around a minute long each, and it's pretty cool. There are some things I do want to point out though. So let's look at the packaging first. It says Haunted Living, Lighted Spooky Microphone. And by the way, if you want to go to your Lowe's and you want to get one of these yourself like early, just read them this number 1026667. Ooh, got a 666 in there. But yeah, so just provide them that number and they should be able to find this in their inventory early. However, you don't need that number, of course, if you just wait a couple weeks till they put them out. But yeah, so distributed by Gemmy Industries Corporation. Indoor use, 3 AAA batteries, motion and sound activated. So there's a few interesting things about this item. So first of all, the battery compartment does not say Gemmy on it. I guess because they didn't have one that was this color and size and material yet. So they just slapped a generic one on there. There's what I believe is the speaker right there and the sound sensor right there. And we have the chimey button, which is a white cord this time. And bizarrely enough, there's a little spot for a hook if you want to, I guess, hook it like that, but that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I guess if you want to put it on a table and put a nail up through the table, you can do this so that nobody steals it or it doesn't fall off somehow. I don't know why else that would be there. And I will say, so these screws up here are all good. For some reason, the 2 screws that are right here are like severely stripped, so I don't know exactly why that is. The item number is right there, and then we have the FCC rules, and this was made in May of 2018. It does not say Gemmy Industries anywhere on the item, but it's the same voice actor from Gemmy, and it says Gemmy on the tag. So now the materials of this item, it's fair quality. This is plastic. However, the front of this panel here and here, this is actually like a foam, but you can't really tell from afar. So I just want to let you guys know that it is foam, but it's not noticeable. And the back of it is actually plastic, which is surprising considering that the back is where there's less detail typically. But yeah, so, and there's a nice little skull right there. It's a little off center, but I think it's because you would hold it like this if you're talking into it. This is really vintage looking. It's from the era of like World War II, pretty much, maybe even earlier. But yeah, there's 2 tracks. It lights up pretty cool. And so without further ado, we will demonstrate it for you.
We interrupt this program to bring you an urgent announcement. Frankenstein's monster is on the loose again. Citizens are urged to stay indoors and away from wells, alleys, and enclosed spaces where the lumbering menace might strike. The local authorities further urge citizens to refrain from forming mobs, wielding torches and pitchforks, or marching on Castle Frankenstein. We now return to your regular programming, which is already in progress.
So yeah, that's the first one, I'll do the second one.
closing in around them. In a flash, they saw gray shapes float through the air, passing through the walls and solid objects as if they weren't there. Go away, they said. The two teenagers back away from the ghost towards the one door not blocked by restless spirits, the door to the basement. Helen threw open the door, and what did she see standing there? Tune in to next week's broadcast to find out.
Yeah, that's what it does. It's pretty cool, honestly. I like that second one and the first one too, of the little broadcasts it does. It's pretty cool. You could really put this in various themes of a display, or you could just sort of set it on a table as like a decorative piece. It's $20. I would personally recommend it. I like the look of it. I like the vintage look of the item. It's not, like a typical Halloween decoration because it's like a talk radio microphone or press conference microphone from World War II or older, that era. But I really do like this item. So if you see one at your Lowe's, I recommend picking it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.